You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. Now the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's The Fosters After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's The Fosters After Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's The Fosters. Bing is for doing. We're doing the after show for The Fosters, episode 6, entitled Saturday. I'm Jeffrey Masters, and with me is...
I'm Jillian Leff, and to my right, we have the lovely Bianca Santos.
Thank you.
AKA Lexi Rivera on The Fosters.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you guys for inviting me.
Of course. I gotta say, when you walked in, I was like, oh, she's not 15. I was like, she's mature. Aww. Oh, how do you look so young on the show?
Cause I am 15 on the show, of course.
That's it.
She's
We're good.
a great actress.
That's all I want to know.
Come on, Jeff.
Thank you. It's been fun. This was such a big episode for Lexi.
Yes.
Oh my God. So, Mariana seals the deal. She tells your family. What was that like?
Oh my gosh. I remember reading the script for that episode and reading the ending and just thinking, her life is over. Like, just this like pain. I mean, can you imagine being like that person, being 15 and having like just crazy religious parents who just wouldn't really understand, and having them find out in that way? I just like,
No.
oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Did you think that would happen when they like doing the show, like earlier episodes?
I think, I knew that they would throw some twist in somewhere, because Lexi talked about like how her parents were for, a couple episodes before, and you just know that there would be something with that. So,
well, Mr. Jeff Masters, during the actual show before it happened, as soon as Mariana talked Callie into going to the party, and obviously there was going to be drinking there, this one was like, oh, I bet Mariana is going to tell Lexi's parents. And I was like, I don't know, Jeff. We paused it. We talked about it for a little bit. And he was right, guys.
Let's have a discussion.
We read our tea leaves. I just thought it was like too perfect of a setup for her to be like wasted and emotional. Because like at the end of the day, like she shouldn't have told your parents, but I felt so bad because she's still so hurt.
Yeah, she really is.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I feel bad for Mariana. I feel like she does a lot of like bad choices because she's upset. Like she needs a therapist maybe.
Yeah, she needs to talk to someone about this.
You know what? Like Mariana as a character, like, we feel bad for her, but she's also very likable. And in this episode, her birth mother came back into play when they met at the diner. And actually, it was sort of a sweet moment, because the last moment that they had was awful and heart-wrenching. And the mother just took the money from her and left. Mm-hmm. And this time, they actually had a conversation. Right. She gave her a birthday present.
Don't trust Anna.
I know. What do you think her motivation was for like having this lunch with her? Was it just the birthday? I just don't believe that, because it makes me nervous that she doesn't want to try to get to know Jesus at all. She's like leaving him out of the mix.
You know what I also noticed about her? She seemed really immature. The way that she was talking to Mariana about the Jesus Lexi situation, she was like sort of like, oh my God, that sucks. Like she sounded like she was a teenager. Right. And I understand, she's trying to identify with her daughter in a sense, but like I smell trouble.
Yeah.
I feel like
Don't trust Anna. That's all I gotta say.
I think we got a hint.
Oh no, Anna's always causing trouble.
She is.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I thought it was so interesting to have Steph's father pop up.
Yeah.
We find out a lot of things about Steph's family. So her mom and her dad are divorced.
Right.
Mom lives in Florida. Dad lives in California. And she sort of really doesn't see her dad that much because they do mention that he doesn't get invited to dinners. And so there's some sort of like deep-seated weirdness. And we find out that the dad is kind of religious and doesn't believe in same-sex marriage.
Yeah, which is huge because he doesn't support his daughter's lifestyle, and obviously that's caused a huge wedge in between him and his daughter. And
yeah. And I thought it was interesting to see that compared to like the strong Catholic family who everyone expects would like hate every lesbian on the planet except Ellen DeGeneres. Maybe Rosie O'Donnell, right? Girls. But yeah, that was interesting. And I don't know. Okay, fine, I'll be honest. I thought that was a little like heavy-handed this episode. Usually like they slide these issues in so nicely and it's like so beautifully blended. And then having the father just like say like the quote-unquote like news like feeds of like hate against marriage. I was like, come on, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? There are people that feel that way.
Yeah, like word for word.
Yeah.
I think we heard it during like the whole Delma thing.
I was gonna say, like, my favorite line from that episode is, what could be more Christian than family? And that was coming from, you know, my parents, you know, the hard, you know, the Catholics. And I think it just really like frames out so nicely like what this show is trying to show is the show's trying to show that everyone loves each other, and that's how you define family, you know.
Yeah, I think it does that really well too.
And I also think it brings up sort of like old school religious people versus like a newer school religious person, where Steph's dad is, you know, this is what he was taught since he was growing up, and you know, this is why he thinks this is wrong, and everybody has their beliefs. And then the Riveras, where, you know, they believe that love is love. And I thought that was really great, you know, just for, you know, the Fosters are really great about bringing up, you know, relevant topics. We talk about it every week, and I don't think a show has brought this up in the way that it was brought up on TV yet. So, I mean, I appreciate the fact that they sort of told both sides, because usually it's just like somebody that is for gay marriage and against gay marriage, and instead we have
the third little option, which was, you know,
we can be religious, but we also support same-sex families.
And like you said, I think we've never seen on TV before like a like gay couple dealing with this and being like, they still think that they're not changing,
right? And
like,
have them being at the dinner table with this conversation. It's just like,
and carrying on with their lives, you know, because just like not accepting it, but like dealing and knowing just that you can't change people's opinions, and if you can, it's not gonna happen overnight.
And you know what too, when Steph and her dad were talking in the house and it became really heated, we find out that the father made her go see a minister when she was having these feelings that she liked girls. You know, before Mike, she had these feelings, even though, like, you know, the dad had suspicions that she was leaning towards that way. And it's a very intense relationship that I don't know if this is the only sort of picture that we're going to see between Steph and her dad. I don't know if he's going to come back into play somehow. I mean, I did look on IMDb, and there is a wedding episode. So
really?
I'm a little curious.
Of Lexi and Jesus? Oh my god.
Lexus, they're getting married.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know.
That relationship's moving fast. Does it feel like that to you?
I mean, me and my boy, we're just... I mean, yes, it is. It is going really fast with Lexi and Jesus, but understanding that they've known each other like since they were kids. I mean,
that's a great point.
He was my best friend's brother for so long, and like imagine like these like feelings like building and like little things like throughout the years, and then like that moment where I'm like, you know, I just wanted to say thanks, and like that was the best thank you. I don't know about you guys, but
well, speaking of that, thank you. I'm sure the fans are super curious about how great of a kisser Jake T. Austin is.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I get asked that a lot, which is, you know, it's one thing. You know, it's one thing if you're like kissing your crush and like you're like totally like, it's totally different when you're working with someone and it's professional. And you know, Jake is such a sweetheart. We work so well together. But I don't kiss and tell. So
oh, she's modest. Why?
Maybe she'll tweet and tell. So you guys obviously have a really great chemistry, the Lexus chemistry. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Thank you.
I'm so glad you like it.
Thank you so much. Did that? When did you find out that was maybe going to be a like relationship in the show? Was that like chemistry part of the casting to begin with?
No. It wasn't. I got chosen for my part, and the first time I met Jake was at the table reading, and it was like, hey, and because I knew already that I was like, that's the guy that when I was auditioning, I was like, Jesus this and Jesus that. I'm like, okay, so you're my love interest. And I was like, that's the guy from Wizards of Waverly Place. But no, it was awesome because it wasn't cast like together, like them testing out our chemistry.
Oh, interesting.
And then like on set, it was just like, bam.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you guys.
And even as viewers, like I hate like stereotyping that like this race should date this race only, but it kind of just like fits that these like two like hot young Latinos.
Spicy.
You know, do you have siblings?
I do.
Okay. What would you have? Brothers, sisters?
I have a little brother, yeah.
Okay. So how would you feel if your friend decided or started hooking up with your little brother?
Like my best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I would be upset. I would honestly probably be as upset as Mariana. And actually someone tweeted me this while I was live tweeting, like, would you choose a guy or your best friend? And I would choose my best friend just because, no, I mean, for me, it's different. I know the people that are going to be there for me. And if someone feels so strongly about someone else, like I take that into account. It would have to be like a really rare case for me to like consider.
Right. Has Lexi chosen Jesus or does she think she can have both?
I think she thinks she can have both. Oh. I hope she can have both.
I hope she can have both too. I loved the Mariana Lexi relationship. I mean, it reminded me so much of my best friends when I was in high school. And I think that's a lot of what girls identify with, you know, especially in the Kinsey episode when you give her the shadow box with all your memories in it. Like, it's just so cute. And like, you know, it kind of sucks to see these best friends sort of drifting, and also how your parents have no idea.
They're like, Mari, comes on, say hi, I haven't seen you in so long.
Oh my gosh, look what you did to your face. Like, when was the last time they saw her, you know? Like,
yeah. And I mean, that shows like my relationship with my parents too. So
yeah. So like Ciara, we said has done Secret Life, and Jake, we're talking about did Wizardly. This is like your first like big thing. Are you starting to get like recognized? Like, how's your life changed?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Everything has like exploded for me. You know, I just remember getting the part of on the Fosters and freaking out, and then it was like kind of like normal because we just started shooting, and that was, you know, that was one thing. And then when the show aired, I was like, whoa, my Instagram and my Twitter are like blowing up. And but it's just been like all the feedback has been so positive. Like the fans and everyone have been like, you're a great actress and like we love you on the show. And that's just like, they don't understand like how might cry. They don't understand like how great that is, you know.
That's so nice. And like, what a show to premiere on too. I know it's not your first, but you know, like the first big thing. That's amazing.
And a groundbreaking show at that.
Yeah.
And I love that Lena and Steph keep saying that like you're part of the family. I think that's so nice to like include her.
I think that they're just like all about including everybody. Like I feel like we're gonna get an episode and they're gonna take in another like 6 kids.
I hope so.
There's gonna be people sleeping in the bathtub.
Take you guys in.
Yeah, we're moving in. Move over, Jude. So they haven't actually mentioned Callie and Jude finding another home yet. I wonder if that's like on the back burner, if that's like in the behind the scenes we're not seeing that, if they're just kind of like, oh, we like them, let's keep them.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that's going on as the show keeps, you know, each episode just like unravels. I mean, there's just so much more drama that happens.
How could there be more? I don't believe it.
You have no idea. Stay watching.
Episode.
I feel like anytime there's something like mega big, let me change that word choice. Anything very big happens, they like let it sit for a episode and then return to it after like one has space in between. So I'm really anxious to see what happens with Jude, because he painted his nails. I feel like this big moment of not just like sexuality, but like finding yourself, whatever that is, and
being
like
comfortable with whatever way you want to present yourself.
Yeah, and that was handled so nicely with Lena.
I cried in that scene. Let's be honest.
We were all super emotional.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm excited to see what happens with him. I hope
there will be more.
Nice.
happening.
I hope
so.
it's positive.
Oh
Oh no.
no.
Don't wince. Don't wince.
Oh no, don't give too much
Okay.
away. So so you guys are done shooting. Sad day.
I know.
Hopefully we'll be back on set soon, yeah?
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. So what's your favorite part of the job?
Oh my gosh. What's not to love, honestly? Like if I haven't been on set for a couple of days and I show up, it's just like I'm home again, you know? Like it's not just the cast, it's the crew too. Like the camera guys, I'm like, "Hey, B team, hey Paul, what's up?" You know, it's like everyone is this huge family, and I have nothing bad to say about the show because it's been an amazing experience, and this is like literally a dream come true. So
Oh, well, give us something bad about like Sierra, because she was here last week. And I don't know.
no. Sierra's like nothing but lovely.
Kind of nasty on our show. I don't know. She said some nasty things about you.
Did she really?
Yes, we'll talk about those later. But right now, if that's okay, AfterBuzzers everywhere we need your help. Maria Menounos and Kevin Undergaro, our executive producers and co-creators, started Adventures of Serial Buddies, a serial buddy feature-length film, buddy comedy.
Oh.
They kill people and they have fun.
It's like Dumb and Dumber meets Dexter.
Yes. It's like if Mariana and Lexi grew up, decided to start killing people,
Right.
tweeting about it, killing more people, Instagramming about it,
Laughing.
killing more people, laughing about it, Vining about it, and then maybe not Vine, maybe like Instagram video.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, sorry. God.
Last season.
God, I'm so sorry. It's a hoot. I laughed a lot. And it was fun. So we need your help to help support this beautiful state-of-the-art studio, bringing in guests for fan fun, for recaps, for all the good stuff, because we do for free. And we just would like you to purchase this film to help support us and show us how much you love us, because we love you, which is why we're still here doing this. So you can find that at iTunes or at serialbuddies.com.
Perfect. And also, we have a brand spanking new website, AfterBuzzTV.com, where you can watch live right in the center of your screen. You can see host information, show information, and you can also now watch live on your tablet and iPad, which is super cool because we weren't able to do that before.
They get to see our faces. Oh my God, that's
The
so
more
exciting.
you know, Jeff, the more you know.
Stop it. And let's say again what the website is, AfterBuzzTV.
TV.com.
So all of my tweets have been wrong. I'll get that off my chest right now.
He's fired.
I also want to, yeah. Thank you. It's been fun. Good night and good luck. Let's talk about Liam. I was so excited to meet him. ... And then
Who's
he turned out to be
Liam?
awful.
Right? Everyone has been waiting for Liam to appear, and he did this episode.
Yeah.
Crazy
so-
or reactions?
So Liam was sort of pre-introduced in like a little bit of an oddball way. Callie goes to this Fosters support group.
Right.
And I guess this girl starts talking about the family that she's currently living with, and it's a temporary situation.
The Olmsteads.
The Olmsteads. And I didn't recognize the last name, but again, Jeff Masters, the master of the Fosters after show, recognized the last name. And Callie decides to talk to this girl. And we find out that
They get coffees. You think, oh, they're bonding, foster children.
Like how cute Callie's making friends. She's being
Yeah.
friendly.
oh no, she's being a nosy body.
Do you think she was doing that because she is still in love with Liam, or because she's thought this girl might be hooking up with him, or she just like wanted some facts?
I mean, I don't think the Liam relationship was good in any way, so I don't think there's any feelings left there. I think it's more of just her being
Facts.
concerned for her safety. And also concerned for the girl's safety. Like, if there's something going on, because, you know, we remember in the older episodes, Callie, I guess, had, like, hinted that there was a guy that they used to live
Right.
with, and they were, I guess, together, or something happened between them, and he lied to his parents and said it was her fault. That's why
Right.
she got kicked out. So, like, we find out, like, Liam is, like, a complete creep show. Like, on the stairs.
I know. I was expecting like Cinderella's Prince Charming to roll up. There'd be like a horse-drawn carriage, and he'd be like, "Wait, let me take off my invisibility cloak. I've been here all along. I'm watching over you. Let's go off in the sunset and get married, and then we'll wait till we're 18 and we'll get
Obviously.
pregnant."
No.
Right.
Yeah, he's a creep.
Yeah.
Super creep.
The last moment of the episode.
Oh,
God.
I know.
We were wondering why she was Instagramming the whole time. I was like, what is this about?
Yeah, he's like, wow, Callie took a sudden interest in photography.
So I have an important question for you.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the answer to this. So Callie has an iPhone. Who pays her cell phone bill? Was she put on the family plan of the Fosters?
Yeah, last episode.
Oh, really?
Last episode when
Stop
she
it.
went off, remember?
No.
She went off. What did she do?
She was going somewhere, and
they broke into the house.
And Steph was
Wyatt.
like, "Oh, this is like my old phone. Like you're on the family plan now."
Really? So
yeah,
she
and then that was when Brandon went and picked her up because she had the phone.
I must have been napping.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Oh, that makes sense. Because I was like, where did she get this iPhone?
Right.
I know she can't afford it.
No.
Because she doesn't work.
And actually, like, the coolest part of the whole, like, Instagram, like, storyline or whatever is ABC Family actually made an Instagram account. So you can follow Callie's Instagram at CallieJAC on Instagram, and you can see all of the photos that they took on the episode, which is so cool. And I even went back and I looked at, like, the super cryptic Instagram comment from Liam with the tree.
Wow.
I am so concerned for not just Callie's safety, for the entire Foster's family's
safety. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Wait, ABC Family just took like social media and TV to a whole new level.
You have no idea, because when I was live tweeting, there was someone there that was posting the photos as it was coming
Get
on.
Get out of here.
So as soon as you saw it on the screen, they were posting it, like they were synchronizing like at the same time.
This is the future. Are you kidding me? Oh, I should have thought of that first. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an idea. Cool. I need to call somebody.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Great.
That is so interesting. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What is going to happen with Liam? Bianca, wink twice if he burns the house down. Oh my God, she winked 3 times. What does that mean? What's that mean?
Oh my God, so many winks. No, you know what? Like,
stop winking.
I think that the actor that portrays Liam, I think that it's exactly who I thought it was going to be. You know, just somebody like a little bit dominating and bigger. He's kind of muscly, and we see on the stairs he sort of like roughs Callie up a little bit, and that I have a feeling is a part of the Liam story.
Yeah.
He's also a little bit older.
He is.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I think that that's why we thought it was a college party. When we saw the promos for this week, we were like, oh, maybe they went to a college party because the kids, like, some of the kids looked older.
Yeah.
But just Liam, the old man on the stairs.
I'm going to call BS on that party because the police would have broken that up.
Oh, my God.
Right.
They're destroying that house. Ooh, I feel bad.
Yeah. So not only do we find out about Liam, but we also find out about more into Wyatt's past, and I think why Callie and Wyatt connect. Wyatt is messed up.
That scene where he just goes like ape crazy and like messes up his house, like, I mean, that's just like, wow.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He plays a great tortured teen.
The show is so successful, I feel like, because it capitalizes on those like feelings and those emotions that kids have, and like they want to tear apart the house, and then they do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, Wyatt, calm down.
They want to tell that your ex-best friend, you know, got the morning after pill, and they do.
Oh God, I gotta say though, for is your character 15?
Yeah. For
15 years old, she does handle things like very maturely, which I like. And she's not just like a crazy like 15-year-old. Like, yeah, I thought that was like really nice writing that she like handles these situations like they're actually happening. Yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
I think Lexi always sees both sides too. I don't know, like you sort of, whenever she's in a situation, I think she processes both sides, and I mean I can tell that by the way that you act it.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite part about playing Lexi? Like, how is she similar to you in any way?
Yeah. I mean, Lexi is a part of me, you know, like I have like a responsibility to like carry her and represent her as a person. She's confident, you know, she can get away with like saying things to Jesus, and totally like you being like, oh my gosh, like she just said that, like maybe I'll meet you at the beach, like, whoa girl, like snap snap snap. But you know, she also just like any teen, she has her like moments of joy and confidence, and then moments of just like utter like vulnerability, you know? And you'll see that a lot more in the episodes to come.
Oh man.
So
that is such a big issue that you can't just like walk away from. By the way, we had sex, gotta go bye. I aborted.
See you later.
It was an abortion. Like, oh, you can't ignore that.
Yeah.
So you play a teen, but you're obviously not a teen.
Maybe I'm a teen.
Probably not a teen.
Guys, she looks young, but she's not that young.
She's 35.
I'm actually 57.
No, actually, how old are you actually?
I'm 51.
You auditioned for the role of Lena first, right? And then Steph. Oh, I'm kidding.
Well, I was like, oh my gosh. Like,
just kidding.
Sort of believable. So did you pull from any experience? Because like you're a Callie kid, you know, you grew up here.
Yeah,
so did you pull from any experience that you had in high school to sort of round out the character?
No.
Like how okay.
Thank you. Good night.
How were you in high school?
In high school, I was just, I was so, you know what, in this sense, I would say I've pulled from this, but I was very, like, comfortable being myself. Like, I've always kind of just been, like, I didn't have, like, the sassy confidence that Lexi has. It was more like, I'm weird and I'm crazy and everybody better accept it, you know, just very, like, comfortable being that, so.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know.
I'm jealous of that.
I was like, I was that girl like in the background that was like doing something weird, and you're like, does she even go here? Like, I'm just kidding.
So were you like a drama kid? Did you play sports?
Yeah.
Drama kid, obviously. A little bit quirky.
A little bit quirky.
Aren't we all? I think we all did drama in high school.
Did you?
Are you dancing?
Maybe.
That's so funny. So this is not your like never been kissed moment where you like do it again. Like do it right this time. I'm gonna get pregnant.
Yeah. Would you ever want to go back to high school? I mean, you sort of live it on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. I mean, it was great. Like for the quinceañera episode, we talked about this. I had a quinceañera.
Oh really?
Yeah. And you know, it was cool because like in that episode, like Mariana gets to have one and Sierra didn't have one. Mm-hmm. So we get to experience things maybe we didn't really get to experience in high school, and you know, it's fun.
It's so cool that Lexi allows you to experience all these things that like are fun to play, like this situation with your parents, but you probably don't want to be in real life.
Right. No, I wouldn't. Oh my God, no.
No.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So as far as being on set, who do you laugh at all the time? Like, who's the funniest person?
Oh my gosh, Terry Polo.
Really?
Terry Polo, who plays Steph, is literally like my favorite. I lose. I just like, she's the most, and I mean this in the best way possible, she's the most inappropriate adult I have ever met, and I like aspire to be like her.
Oh my God, can you give us an example? Because we are like stunned right now. Like, we are just.
I know.
You can't imagine it?
I would have guessed her last.
Yeah.
She is, you guys, she's a riot. She is absolutely hilarious. Anything that I mention will be inappropriate. So I'm like trying to like pull from my memory of something I can just, you know what? It's like, for example, the scene, you know, that dinner scene, we shot that all in a day, and it took the whole day.
Lord.
And we were sitting at this dinner table with asparagus and fish just the whole day, and it was like, you know, sitting in your nostril, and it was awesome. And by awesome I mean like just like, oh my gosh, like, okay, a couple more takes and soon we will not have to keep pretending to eat this, but you actually do have to eat it or else it looks unnatural, you know? Mm-hmm. And that whole time, anytime like the camera cut, you looked at Terry Polo and she was putting like asparagus in her nose and she's like, wah, wah, you know? And that kind of energy just helped everyone get through that day.
Nothing like lightening up the mood, because this was a heavy episode.
Or she was like farting at the table. It was awesome.
Oh, Terry!
Oh my God, I want to be Terry's bib.
I love Terry and Sherry. Oh my God, Terry and Sherry.
Yeah, I know. And Sherry's awesome too, because her thing, like we all have the things that we do when the cameras aren't rolling. Sherry always has a song playing in her head and she's always dancing to it. She's always like,
We should have had her sing for us. Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
so upset.
Yeah.
That's funny. I love them because the writing and the acting with them, you're like, oh, they are such good parents.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so nice to hear that there's another side to Terry, because I just really thought that you were going to say, like, Danny.
Danny's
or
awesome.
even, like, we've heard wonderful things about Hayden.
Yeah.
And how he's, like, great and, like, a little old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
that new hot dog commercial out that's like been
The
playing.
Oscar Mayer
Yeah.
Oh
one.
my gosh, I didn't see that yet.
If it plays on another YouTube video, I'll turn it off.
Oh gosh.
But not
Oh,
this one.
You're all skip.
Why is somebody watching her video? That's so fun.
So then we had some like sort of random moments in this episode. Like, I don't want to forget the fact that Brandon like had his big audition,
Right.
and Mike was
Yeah.
late to pick him up. So he was late to pick him up,
Why was he late?
and then also he stunk like booze, which this is the second time
They're
that they've
leaving
brought
a
up.
bread trail of alcohol.
He was wasted at the Quince.
yeah.
Wasted.
With keys in his hand.
Yep, ready to
That's
go.
so. Why was he not embarrassed to have his son drive
Right.
him home?
Right. Like, I gotta get going.
I
Oh, sure.
know.
Give me a ride.
Oh no! Oh no! I just had a bad idea. Let me voice it. Okay.
All right, guys, go ahead.
So I was, reading the interweb, and I had seen that one of the upcoming episodes, maybe 8 or 9, is called Vigil. Does somebody die? And by somebody, I mean, is it a drunk driving accident with Danny Nucci? Oh my God!
No, hold on,
She's
hold on,
winking.
hold
She's,
on. No.
Wait, Morse code. I got it.
No, there
Everyone
is
dies?
that episode is and
Oh no!
yeah. Something big does happen in that
Oh,
episode.
no. Okay, and that's all we got, right?
But you know
all we
what's
got.
crazy?
That's okay.
Like, you just gave basically nothing to us.
Right.
But we're going to have fans comment on the YouTube video. Like, the fans on this show are nuts. We love you guys. Thank you
I
for
love you
commenting.
guys. I love you so much. No, really. It's
call,
awesome.
They're great. Then they call us out on our
Yeah,
facts.
they call our bluffs. They give us some more information. These people are scouring the web trying to find out the next move on the Fosters because they are obsessed, just like us.
Yeah.
I know.
Just like me.
It's a great
I
show.
love this show. I'm not ashamed.
Listen,
Oh my God, a huge episode. I'm so nervous. I'm just getting so stressed out. I can't keep doing this.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. So
I'm excited.
I hope.
So many big things are happening, you guys. Like, this
no.
is just like the tip of
So-
the iceberg.
Oh my God. Okay, something you probably can tell us.
Okay.
What is your name? I'm kidding. What grade is Lexi? Like 10th grade?
I think they're freshmen.
Oh, they are freshmen?
Yeah.
Drag that out, please. And then is Brandon like a sophomore, junior? Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
When they were saying the piano lessons are $150, I was like, oh, mine in high school were like 40. And it was once a week.
Well, this is like a master teacher.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I'm curious as to where Dad's gonna get the money from, because
Rob that bank.
you can pick up a few shifts here and there, but an extra $1,200 a month with an alcohol problem, I don't know if that's gonna work out.
Maybe he'll. I don't know.
I don't know. Leave comments on the video, guys. Let us know what you think
Yeah.
about
While we're
everything.
everything. While we're discussing the future, shall we jump to predictions?
Ooh.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
Ooh.
Bianca, do you want to start?
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
I'm
That's
kidding.
so hard.
Do you have some predictions that you can say, or you can't give away too much?
I want to dress Brandon and Callie.
Okay.
Trust them.
No, I want to not dress.
What?
Address them. Oh Lord, you dirty bird.
I was like, do you like fashion? What is this?
I'm gonna dress them up.
Okay, so tell us.
There are you are
so
like
nervous.
he's so nervous. Look at him. He's like, I can't handle it. Brandon and Callie have shippers, right? And I just want to say there is still hope.
No.
You heard it here.
I don't want that hope.
Hold
Take
on
it
to that hope.
away.
Hold on to that hope because Yeah.
So what happens when it becomes Liam part 2?
That's the question. I mean, really, that's really what has kept them apart. I mean, maybe it's what's kept them apart.
Because they do have great
I mean,
chemistry.
maybe maybe Callie doesn't like him, or maybe
she absolutely likes him.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
I really feel bad for her and Jude because it's so apparent and believable that, well, realistic that you will get blamed and they trust the biological children because you're like the foster kid.
Yeah.
Why Liam's family let another female in the house when that happened to begin with, I don't know.
Right.
But
I have a feeling we're going to find out more about that. And also, as we see in the preview, my prediction has to do with Mr. Liam.
Okay.
So at the end of the episode, he sends that creepy text or Instagram comment that he knows where she lives. So clearly
and
now,
which window is hers?
Yeah.
And you know what freaks me out too? What he said to her on the stairs. You know, like, leave me alone, leave my family alone. It was sort of like a ... or else.
It was a threat.
Yeah, like
it was definitely a
he
threat.
was threatening her, and I don't think the threat's going to end there. Obviously, Callie will drop it, or maybe not, because she has some screws loose. So
she's conscience. She like is cautious. She knows like that she could be like on probation.
But I also think that she's going to try to save that girl, because I think she thinks that something is going on between Liam and this girl. And I think that's why she was so comfortable approaching her.
Oh, to protect her. Ooh,
Yep.
Nice. Ooh, it's smart. I didn't think about that.
You know, so we'll see if it comes true.
If she... So she's like 15 or 16 in that age range, right? Have we specified yet?
Callie is 16.
16. Okay. Oh, she gets so old so fast. Liam looks older. Statutory rape. Take him to jail.
Oh,
He can
Lord,
take
is the
her
Foster's
jail
going to bring
cell.
up rape? Oh, no.
He can take her jail
family.
cell. I don't know. If they had a relationship, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it.
Whoa.
So we covered a lot of good stuff.
I think the be-all, end-all of this is stuff's going to go down.
Definitely.
And we're not ready for it.
Looking out for Vigil. Oh my God. All right, Bianca, let everyone know where we can find you. On Twitter, maybe?
You can find me at Bianca00Alexa on Twitter.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm processing that. Okay. Bianca 00 Alexa.
Alexa.
I'll never forget
And
it.
then through there, you can find me on Instagram.
Great.
Boom.
Jillian?
You can find me on Twitter at Jillian Leff or my website, jillianleff.com.
Ooh, tricky. And I'm Jeffrey Masters, and I tweet from Jeff Masters 1, Masters plural. Never forget it. We'll see you next week, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz
you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.